Good evening. Welcome to today's stream. Hello, everybody. I'm gonna get myself comfortable here. Hello. Hi. This is a new arrangement. Welcome. Well, we did this a very long time ago. I feel quite cozy. I don't feel relaxed yet. It's been manic getting ready. But I'm sure I'm going to get cozy as we go. How are you all? I've got chat. I've chat in my hand. I'd like, if I may, to take you on a journey. I'm just checking mic levels. How's the balance of everything? Get a bike plane ticket. That would be nice. You're all welcome. Anyone who lobs up at my place can come and sit by the fire. Everything sounds all right? That's good. I'm sorry about this cable. This is annoying me. I can't hide that away from chat. Well, actually, I wonder. What if I put it up? It's a very white cable on a very dark background. I need a... There we go. It keeps out of chat now. Did I put some potatoes wrapped in foil? No. I do have some bananas with some chocolate for later. No, I don't. I should have. That would have been a good idea. Or at least some marshmallows and sticks. Didn't think of that. I'm not that clever. I did think of that, but I also do not need to be eating marshmallows. Oh, this is awesome. So who we got? Hang on. Ghostly Hell here. Hello, Ghostly Hell. You were quite early in Discord. Yes. Well done. Funniest there. There's my mum. Guffy's here. Hey, Guffy. 67. My iPad is on 67% battery at the moment. 67. Just thought you might like to know that. Too cold for this. No, it's actually almost too warm for this tonight. I'm actually roasting, and I've put so much wood in this brazier that it's I'm pretty toasty at the moment. I had a thicker jacket on, and I was sitting here half an hour ago when I posted that photo to Discord earlier, and oh man, I got warm. Now I do have a beverage. It's a Coca-Cola. Oh, and I definitely don't need both my headphones on. You're gonna get the ASMR when I have a drink. Sorry. But it's good. That's a good beverage for a cold evening like this. Yeah. Hello, Bill Poppy. Welcome. Stormy, how are you doing? You popped in quickly the other day, I think. I didn't get to actually say hello. So Lightning, your thing is potatoes wrapped in foil. That's a really good idea. We've had dinner. We did have dinner. We had chicken wraps earlier, but yeah. So the thing, if I'm actually camping, the thing I would be doing in a proper campfire would be damper, making bread. Yeah, Stormy, listen, honestly, I appreciate that you come and say hello. I really do. Thank you. It's not a great angle for putting the leg up like that, I got to admit. Hang on, what if I go like this? Oh, that's better. Don't need to see my butt. Damper is good. Yeah, damper's great. What are some of the other good campfire staples? Oh, don't put staples in the campfire. They'd get really hot. Made a yummy red wine bolognese. Oh, yes. Now, interestingly, we just bought this. This is a Bunnings special. I think this brazier was $50 at Bunnings or something. We had an old one that rusted through because I didn't look after it. And what I'm going to do for this one is build a lid for it for when we store it. We don't have anywhere indoors we can store it, so I'm going to build a little lid for it. Thanks, Stormy. I do appreciate that. Thank you for... I know how cathartic it can be to unload, unleash the trauma. Whoa! Now, I do have to be a little bit careful because over me here is an enormous gum tree. Two of them in our property. Enormous gum trees. And there are some embers that come off and land on the ground. There are a lot of dry leaves around. but it's not the sort of weather that should burn. But I am just keeping an eye on it, and I will not leave the fire going when I wrap up the stream later. I will make sure I put it out. Ghostly Hell, I cannot. A widow tree. Well, I hope not tonight. That would certainly make the stream go viral. Anyway. Orzathoth, 3 consecutive streams. Well done, my friend. That's interesting. I don't know if the sound... I guess the sounds are on, but it doesn't pick up those messages. Huh. That'll be my programming. I need to work out how to pick those up. That feels loud. That does feel quite loud. Not louder than my voice, though, so that's okay. According to the monitor in front of me. You can barely hear it. What? Huh. And has the music stopped? Or is that just me? Hang on. No, that's just me. There's another track starting. See, that sounds loud to me. Was that one loud? Or is it because I've got my volumes turned up? I must have my volumes turned up here. Need some Aboriginal corroboree music. Yeah, I reckon I've got my... Can you hear the music in the background? It should be very quiet music in the background. Oh, Orzathoth. Go and watch that. Come back when you're done. I had... That episode was so much fun to put together. I love that. Love that so much. Was what... Hey? What's that you say? This is the life. I'm very lucky, you lot. I'm very, very lucky to have you all in my life and that I get to enjoy moments like these. This is very special. Thank you. Just going to soak this in for a moment. I was nearly finished. Have you got to Frill's slot machine room yet? That was good. I love my revelation in Frill's slot machine room that I put 10 tokens in. The odds of winning are 11.11%. So I won 2 out of 10 times and beautifully illustrated the odds. Oh, there you go. All right. You are very nearly done. I'm trying to work out. So is the little inner I don't know if I've lost 18 trains of thought here, but anyway, one thing I'm trying to do with this Alpha Craft episodes at the moment is drum up a little bit of excitement for Cluecraft. So each episode that I release now for the next, month or so, which will be hopefully one a week, is it'll focus on a slightly different part of the build. So I kind of want to get everyone who watches them but doesn't watch streams kind of just a bit invested in the next thing that I'm going to do. So the next episode is going to be quite redstone heavy because I'm going to build that up underneath the house. And then there's going to be obviously the build episode where I build the whole house. But what I found doing the creative one is I really should have done all the redstone before finalising the build because there was so much of just retroactively going through and punching holes through walls and stuff. So, Flyby RX, goodbye. Thank you for dropping in. When I go outside at dusk with thousands of fruit bats, they come here as soon as these trees start flowering. So it's already finished for this year. Yeah. Ryan, hello. Sorry. Hello, Ryan. Hello, Ryan. I've won times for the largest when I came in and putting money. Jeepers. Yeah, I don't. We definitely. Gambling is not something that I encourage. I see. Oh no, that won't work out here. We'll refund those points if we can, Orza. They should have automatically turned off, but I'm not on the normal computer, so it hasn't done its thing. Sorry. Don't go. Okay, Lightning, enjoy it. It's long, but it's action packed. It keeps moving. You should see my my timeline now in these episodes. I'm very tightly editing things. There are 1,000 cuts per episode. It's pretty I've got a pretty good workflow worked out, and I enjoy watching them. I always watch every episode with the kids before they come out, and I enjoy them. So I hope everyone else is enjoying them as well. Yeah, don't redeem things tonight, folks. You'll lose your points. Orzathoth is oh my god. Orzathoth is special, is what I was trying to say. I was going to compliment the guitar overlay, but then remembered. Hang on, wait, what? The guitar overlay. Oh, yeah. No. No, I've stroke. No, I'm not that old. I kind of oh, that's awesome, Stormy. Thank you. Oh, I've got a guest coming to make an appearance. It's bedtime here. Yeah, when I did the little at the start, yeah. That was a little nod to the great man that is the BOO. I absolutely admire his style this season. You don't have to be old to have a stroke. We've got a friend who's had a stroke. Do you want to come and say goodnight? You don't want to? No. Okay. Good night. You alright? Sleepy? Good. Big day tomorrow. Go have a good sleep. I won't be able to hear you if I have my earphone in. Good night. Sleep well, matey. Ryan says good night. She looks very sleepy. That's the daughter. Good night. So this is I think I was talking about this struggle the other day on stream that I've built this new studio which is over there, which is not connected to the house, which is there, and I'm having some challenges because when Mrs. T is not home, like today, if I'm in the studio, I've got no vision or auditory cognition of what's going on in the house at all. So I do need to mix up my schedule, but I'm also very close to mixing up my work at the moment. So kind of just waiting till it all falls into place. Tonight worked really well because we've got windows across the back of the house, so I can see into the house. I've got one ear out to have a listen to what's going on around. So yeah. One thing you can't see just above my head is the trapeze that my kids swing on, which is just out of frame, and the huge monkey bar set. You can just see the corner of the frame here. We were so lucky, and I'm sure I've talked about this before, just as the longest of our 7 COVID lockdowns happened, 15 COVID lockdowns happened, we had this monkey bar set installed, and we were so lucky that we did. So lucky that we did, because that and the trapeze, and the kids can stand up on these bars that you can see the corner of here and actually swing off the monkey bar on the trapeze. It's it's pretty amazing. No, Ryan, that would be a negatory. Noob, you remind me of the Dad and Bluey. Oh, biscuits. That's a big compliment. What did I see the other day? Bluey I'm going to get the number wrong. Bluey at the moment, someone please correct me here. Bluey is representing, I think, something like 20 or 30%, might be 10%, 20 or 30% of all of Disney Plus's watch hours at the moment. That's not number of episodes played. That's watch hours, and they are 7-minute episodes, except for that 28-minute one. Yeah, Stormy, I cried. I did really well till that song started at the end, and then I was stuffed. And I'd kind of worked out what was going to happen, and I was kind of bracing myself for it when that song started. Waterworks started. So Bluey is getting more watch hours. It's just kids with it on repeat, right? But it's bigger than Pixar. It's bigger than Marvel. It's bigger than Star Wars. All these things that presumably Disney has spent billions of dollars on, and Bluey's getting more screen time. Just blows my mind. If you don't have kids, don't let that stop you from watching Bluey. It is... there was one episode, especially, and look, they'll all touch people in different ways. Your life experience something might hit a nerve with you differently than others. I wish I could remember the name of the episode, but there was one. I think Bluey wasn't even in the episode, but it was the kids in the park playing in a boat, and one of the kids sort of didn't want to play anymore and kept wanting to go over to a tunnel, and it was just reminding. It never said it, but it was reminding the kid of a childhood memory of playing with its mum, I think. I might have this totally wrong now. I did watch the episode a lot of times in a row. And this kid, I got the feeling that the mum was no longer as a part of its life, even though it was their only kids, I guess. But it really, that one, we were in a caravan. One of my kids was asleep next to me, and I'd woken up earlier than everyone, so I just put my headphones in and watched some Bluey episodes. That's what I downloaded on my phone. No, it's not, and that's the thing. They don't make it too depressing. They don't overemphasize things. They just tell these beautifully relatable stories. And then there's a whole lot of nice little things in there for adults and cameos and things. Lin-Manuel Miranda's in an episode. Hamish Blake, I think, is the guy that works in Hammerbarn, which is a takeoff of Bunnings, which is a big hardware chain here in Australia. See you, Billo Poppy. Go and have a fabulous day. It's a good kids show. Yeah, Noob, it's more than a kids show. It really is. Hello, Mel. I've been lurking elsewhere on Twitch this afternoon. Might have seen your name earlier today. I couldn't say hello. Yeah, so I was going to put my hoodie on, but I was going to be too hot. There's a possum going past up in the tree. I was going to put my hoodie on, but I was too hot. Even with my light puffer jacket on, I was too hot. I've literally gone to a light, it's a hoodie, but it's very light, that I was given at a conference by Amazon Web Services years ago. It's it's hot. The fire's giving off a good. I think just below the camera frame, there's a lot of coals. It's giving off a lot of heat at the moment. Laying on the grass, the beach blanket. This is very nice, Mel. It would be lovely with you here. I would, when and if you feel up to it, we could do this, Mel. You could come here. Come here one evening. As we go into winter, come here and we'll wear hoodies and sit by the fire and chat. We could do it. We could do it like a one-off podcast episode, which I've never got around to being involved with. I don't know. I don't think you're still doing those at the moment.
Time to kick ass.
Jesus.
Bubble gum. I'm all out of gum.
I do not need a loud man's voice in my ear while I'm sitting out here. I thought there was someone sitting next to me. Should put both earphones in at least. No, the honk's fine. There's a goose in my backyard. I'm the only goose in my backyard. Yes, Mel, I totally understand. There's a cola-looking liquid in this glass. Now, also thought that would be good. That would be good. No, listen, we're all adults here, most of us. This is a Guinness because there's nothing I like more. Well, actually, there are beverages that I would like a lot more. No, it's not homemade. I wish it was. I have promised you all a brewing stream, and I will not brew without including you all in it. But it's a step too far for me at the moment. Yeah, Mel, I'm out having interviews next week. I don't quite. Don't know what I'm going to do. I've spent a lot of time at home over the last 4 years. Oh, Ryan, beautiful. The foam at the top. Yeah. It's much better when I pour it. This is but it's got a little bit left. This is this is a Guinness in the Brewdog glass. I stole from a pub in Basingstoke in England, which is I'm not proud of. Theft is not good. Arrow Brilly. Hello, Arrow Brilly. This is new. This is not. Oh, covers my face. This is new. I've done this before, and I've tried 2 or 3 times since, and failed. Usually because of technical troubles, and in fact, I have had to bring my proper camera out from, which means we've got the stuck pixel problem. Yes, this is a cool glass. I do like this glass. This is a good glass. You stole a glass of sitting in a tram, so half full of beer. Well, that's a good way to do it. Yeah, I really overthink it. Overthink it is where I started then. It's definitely incorrect. Am I getting so many who dat? Oh. Overthonked. That'll do. Overthonked. Oh, my feet are getting hot next to the fire. I definitely overthought it. I applied a magic principle, a sleight of hand principle, to make the glass disappear from the table. Anyway, all I really needed to do is just to drop it into my lap. But anyway, it was don't do that, people. Stealing things is bad. Over Thornton. Had a drink at the pub closed while I had a glass. What else are you meant to do? Well, I guess, yeah, if they ask you to leave while you're holding the glass and they don't take the glass from you. It's like, so we went to the football last night, and as we were leaving, I had some rubbish in my hand as we got to the front gate of the stadium, or the front door, turnstiles of the stadium. And, and I was holding it, and this guy came across and said, I'll take that for you. And he took it and put it in the bin. I said to Mrs. T, that was really kind. And she said, no, it's the liquor licensing. You're not allowed to take alcohol out of the venue. He was just protecting the venue from any liability if I walked out with a drink. I'm like, oh, I thought he was actually being nice. We went to watch the Essendon Football Club yesterday, which is our team, although we don't really follow them very closely. But I bugled for the club earlier that day at a lunch. There's a video in Discord if you watch that. I was on the news, one of the Melbourne news programs last night, and I did some bugling in the morning, and then as part of the payment for that, they give me a whole swathe of tickets to the game. So I took the family and a cousin to the big Anzac Day game here in Melbourne. You have gratitude. Hey, I was thinking of you yesterday. Gratitude, of course, because we have history on Anzac Day. Mate, fought the trenches together. We did. No, we didn't. That didn't happen. We had a very lovely lunch a few years ago together. What's up? What's up, Gratitude Kings? Don't tell me that you're trying to find the website because the website's been down for a year. If anyone wants to see a little project I've been working on, go to new.richardthornton.com, and that's going to be a replacement for my current website. I'm trying to streamline just a little bit. Actually, I'm interested now if that works on the iPad. New.richardthornton. Hang on, I'm away from chat for a second while I type this with my non-dominant hand into the iPad. Does it come up? Oh, it does come up. Oh, but the text does something weird on an iPad. Oh. That's okay. It's all part of the testing process, right? Streamer. Oh, that'll tell me I'm live. Oh, look at that. It will. Look at that. That's me live. Creator. It's got a whole lot of my YouTube playlists. Songwriter. Songwriter's going to have, that page has nothing on it at the moment. That's going to have a few things. Importantly, the anthology, like my discography and all the songs I've written and like links to sort of learn more about them. And musician will have a whole lot more as well. I've only just really gotten going on that website, but I'm liking how it's coming out. What the? I've got the iPad upside down. Okay. It's the first time I've noticed that. Northern Ice Wolf, hello, welcome. Sorry, I wasn't looking at the thing for a bit. Looking for a bit. See you, Stormy. Left hand spread. Hey, Mel, well done. Has the biggest... Yes, interestingly, the TikToker who I follow, who does the Wordles, I can't think of her name at the moment. She had a video out the other day putting all of the songs in her order, her preferred order. And I've been meaning to do that with the biggest Little Thornton. Yeah, well, yes, she's been listening to it a lot actually. I'll get her to write something down and I'll send it to you, Mel. She can tell you what she thinks of it. She's definitely got her favourites. I've listened to a lot of it, but I enjoy it, but it's not what I it's not my daily listening experience, if that makes sense. I haven't sat down and tried to listen through the whole thing. I should do it. We were driving a lot the other day, and so I said, "That's it, everyone. No one's changing the channel. We're listening to the new." It was last weekend. It was just after it came out, actually, on Saturday, driving to all the different sports games, and I said, "That's it. We're listening to these the whole time." It's the anthology depressed millennial. Yeah. Yeah, I saw a really good... So the thing that I really noticed, having just started listening to it and not knowing a lot about Taylor Swift, I said to my daughter, does she usually swear this much? Woo, Barrack, that's so loud in my ear. I'm really hoping it's not too loud for you all. Barrack, 14 months and a 14-month streak to boot. Champion. Thanks, Barrack. How are you going? How's your household these days? Ooh. Oh, I love it. I just want to throw another log on so it does sparks again. Hang on. It isn't loud. Okay, that's great. Yeah, so I noticed she was swearing, and then I saw someone doing a little analysis of it and did a bar chart of all of the albums and how much she swears. There's a lot more F-bombs in this than she's ever released before, is my understanding. Right, okay, I get it. Hang on, watch this. Uh-oh, drop my phone. So satisfying. Trees on fire above me. No. Now this is really good. There is an ember in the dry leaves over there, but that's okay. Doesn't seem to be catching, which is good. If I suddenly jump up and drop the iPad, it's because there's a fire breaking out. Been doing lots of making. Chronic fatigue has been worse lately. Do you know what? I feel like everyone who has some form of chronic illness has been finding it harder recently, and I don't know why that is. Is it a post-COVID thing and we're all just not coping? Hey, you should see my you got to be careful though, Ice Wolf. You need your own personal flurry like Olaf. As a certified the 1975 mega fan, this has been an interesting time. Yeah, see, again, I don't get that connection yet. Cost of living, pandemic, chronic illness flared by COVID and the flu season, can't afford therapy and medical care. Yep, that's it. Sounds about right. Yeah, I was saying the other day, this camera's got this pixel here that's died, and I can't get it fixed. I have to replace the camera, and now I want to get two cameras. Just set up the new studio the way that I really want it to. And there's a loop station I want to buy, and if I get this loop station, I'm not going to use Ableton anymore. I'm going to do everything live through my digital piano instead of using the digital piano as a MIDI keyboard, essentially, and controlling Ableton. And I love it. I love it, except it's a lot of money. So I'm trying to work that out. at the moment. Rip Pixel, I know. Sad Pixel. And, of course, it really stands out today because I'm not playing games. I'm sitting here with it on my shoulder. Pixels on my shoulder make me crabby. I just went back and read one of your messages, Mel. 34-year-old woman appealing to 34-year-old women. Yeah. Yeah, she's doing the Harry Potter thing in a weird way. She's aging with her audience, which is great. Except that there are now teenagers who are discovering all of her teen music and are going to grow to love. It's going to become this sort of generational thing. Oh, okay. Right, the situation is Taylor and the lead singer of 75 have dated off and on for 10 years. He got absolutely ripped into by Swifties because they preferred her long-term ex. Wow. Okay. Jupers. That's deep. Hello, welcome. Sorry. There's something in my garden, and I think it's actually it's either a possum or a rat. I'm not sure. I can't see. I'm glad it's not lit up over there. There are some sort of big rats, but that move around here, but they never come in the house. They're always just out in the garden. Yeah. Well, if I get attacked by something, it will be a very Australian stream. Oh, man. Oh, go CL, you're going to be... That's fighting words there, man. The big spiders here are friends. They eat bugs. Yeah. There's every chance that a huntsman will... I've forgotten on this rig. I forgot on this rig that I don't have my sound booth bot taken out for the Twitch VODs. So apologies to anyone who doesn't get to watch this on the YouTube channel, because I think the copyright strikes will stop this one from being available. I'll have to go through and delete sections. Oh, okay, all right. Just not made for the charts. It's poetic. Yeah, this is, yes. I totally understand that. I'm really liking the production of it, to be honest. That's something that's really jumped out at me. Yeah, also thought I give up. I've tried before, but when there's like 15 to do, I start one and then and then I come back an hour later and it's still processing that one. I'm like, okay, I just don't worry about it. It's fine. It kind of needs a just do this thing that I'm doing to this one to every single one of the rest of them. Take 3 days if you need to, but please just put my video back when you're done. There's definitely stuff moving through the bushes here. My kids would hate this. I don't mind it at all, but my kids don't like. Oh, it is a possum. I can see it. Hey, possum. Oh my God, it's huge. Hey, possum. What you doing, bud? It is the size of a cat. Oh, that was cool. That's cool. The tram dings don't have the same effect. I thought what I should have done tonight is run a second microphone up right next to the fire, but I was a bit worried about heat, and I don't quite know how to sort of determine where the safe spot for the microphone would have been. But I thought the crackling would be quite nice. I did have the mic gain turned up a bit before stream, pointed directly at the fire, so I hope there were crackling noises before the stream. But Benjamin, we had a possum eating seed out of a bird feeder. I tried to chase it away. We had a day here where I heard this huge thump. So if you look at the photo in Discord, you'll see that we've got this nice little deck area with some fairy lights around it. The roof above that is just like semi-opaque corrugated plastic roofing. I guess is probably the easiest way to describe it. And little branches fall out of the tree all the time and go bang on it. And one day I was in the back of the house and I heard this bang and then kind of plunk, 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 and then bang on the shed, which is now my studio. And then the gate rattled. I was like, anyone hear that? And no one was around. I'm like, what was that? And I came out the back door and on our side gate, there was a possum holding on and kind of going like this. And I'm like, buddy, you all right? And he'd obviously had a big fall. He must have fallen out of the tree onto the roof. He was so stunned. And he was like holding onto the fence, just going, ooh. And then all of a sudden, he was like, oh my God, a human. And he just bolted down the track.
We're going down.
Exactly. And it just like had this moment of realization that, oh, it's a person. And he just turned and jumped off the gate and sprinted down the driveway. Exactly. I'm looking at him going, are you all right, my man? You doing okay? Anyway, it was all right. You got tough possums around here. Where did I get that? But there's a cat that sits in your gardens and stares at you. Yeah, see, I've seen the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. That's a person. I'd go and have a chat with them and ask them to leave if I was you. We are listening to my favourite book, Order of the Phoenix, read by Stephen Fry. The boys and I, some mornings each week, put that on at the moment. We're only a couple of chapters in, but I love it. I was reading it. Excuse me. I was reading it for them, and I do all the voices and stuff myself, but I was reading it. But then I had some Audible credits, and I was like, hang on a minute. So I got the audiobooks, which I do have somewhere that I downloaded illegally years ago, but I went and got it through Audible, and we are loving it. It's so fantastic. Harry, you're a wizard, Harry. You need to finish the Harry Potter series. You couldn't possibly place me in a house. You know what? I would be. I think I'd be. What's Luna? What's that house? She's not Hufflepuff, is she? I'd be wherever Luna is, because when I zone out and spend time with the fairies, I reckon that's where I'd end up being. Ravenclaw. No, I'm not physically bold enough to be Gryffindor. I'm not evil enough to be Slytherin. Ravenclaw. Yeah, see, I think I'd be Ravenclaw. I'm definitely a Hufflepuff. Oh, hang on, wait. I'm MasterChef. Hello, you said something before and I missed it. Wow, the AI bonfire looks so real. Sorry, I just remembered I had told my brain to go back and read your message because I missed it. How far technology has come. I wish. God, that would be good if I could do that. No, this is a real fire that I can feel burning my shoes. Lovegood. Yeah, Luna Lovegood. Reckon I'm a Hufflepuff. I don't think I'd be Hufflepuff. I don't know. I think have strong convictions, very strong moral compass, immensely loyal, but also hold a grudge. No, I don't. Yes, I do. Could spend hours and hours and hours just sitting by myself thinking of things. Yes, I do. Stop it. Slytherin would hang on. Gryffindor would die for you. Slytherin would kill for you. Hufflepuff would die with you. Ravenclaw would figure out a solution where no one dies. There you go. So that's me. And I'm more of. I mean, I'm an empath. We know that. The other day, when I was playing The Last Post, I looked at a woman dead in the eyes who was crying right across the crowd from me. And I just instantly felt that lump, you know? Anyway. So, yeah, I don't know. Someone work it out. I think I'd be Ravenclaw. Everyone would like to be Gryffindor, of course. Maybe I'd just start my own house. Mel, get out of it. It's a blessing and a curse. Yeah. The Richard House. Don't eat. No one. We're all thinking it. No one needs to say it. Thank you. Oh, sitting with my legs crossed too long. Do we put another log on the... No, I don't need to put another log on the fire. One thing that's going to happen is the ad break is going to happen. I've got no idea. I can't really see when. I can. 12 minutes. Sorry, anyone who gets pinged by the ad break, I'm sorry this time. We won't do words on stream. I haven't got it set up out here. Mum and I can't look at or speak to each other when we're on the verge of tears. We immediately set each other off. Yeah. I'm all the houses. I am one. One is me. I got to sit up straighter. I keep slouching. It's going to make my back hurt. No. I haven't done strands today. I'll do it before I go to bed. And I'll work out why you think of me. Think of me. It's a terrifying place. Hang on, wait. It's a terrifying place where all the teachers are irresponsible. Yeah, I know, right? It's up to the students to save themselves all the time. It's funny. Well, it's not funny, but it's the opening of the Order of the Phoenix in Harry Potter when Harry's been, sent back to Privet Drive again and left to his own devices, and he's just running through his brain all of the negative thoughts, right? I think J.K. Rowling does a great job of illustrating those times where you just get a run of why me, what oh woe is me, essentially. It's beautiful writing, but God, it's unsettling. And even then, when he gets to where's the Order of the Phoenix? Come on. Oh man, my brain's not doing it. No, I can't check Discord here. I've got no. Oh, I do have Discord. What am I doing? I've got a phone. I'm not going to check Discord. Going to ping me on Discord. Why are you pinging me on Discord? Don't ping me on Discord. You can. Why are you pinging me? You can ping me. Go on. No, do it. Do it. I'm feeling generous. Everyone can ping me right now. You got 5 minutes. Go. Yeah, I know. So this is the thing. I don't think Order of the Phoenix is my favorite movie, but I really struggle to articulate which is.
Hello, no one is available to take your call. Please leave a message after the tone.
Mel. Sorry, Mel. I won't. I didn't invite everybody to ping you, Mel. Everybody, don't. Do not ping Mel in Discord. Jess Rapunzel. Wait, Jess. Hi, Jess. 16 months. That is unreal. Oh, you just said not to ping me. Okay, don't ping me. Oh my God. You know I don't read everything. Hang on, what else have I missed? I'm going back in chat for a minute. Everyone talk amongst yourselves. No, don't talk. Then I'm going to read chat. Fuck it. It's all good. It's all good. I'm not going to hate you. I promise. Mel's going to hate me, but... All right, there we go. See, you can do it without pinging me. I see everything in Discord. You're definitely empath. Now, Richard Thornton, well done. And you spelt it Thronton. You did the thing. You did the thing that so many people do. You did the thing. So I get that a lot. Don't worry. Yeah, but I do like that. That's funny. That's funny. But someone. Oh, hey. So, does everyone know the comedian Arj Barker? Let's not go into. If you do, and you know what I'm about to talk about, let's not start any arguments about that, because I feel very strongly both ways in this one. Arj Barker's is he American? He's a comedian that's in Australia for the Comedy Festival at the moment. He was doing a show without sticking plainly to factual bits. There was a mother with an infant. Arj had heard the infant making some noise, and after a little while asked the mother to leave, right? Yeah, it's been quite surreal. Yeah, so there's a bit of there. It's a thing, right, Mel? I totally understand why people would be advocating for the mum, but then as a performer, I totally understand about, in particular for that show, he had asked, or it was a stipulation that everyone had to be 15 and older, and I know that doesn't apply to babies who have to be with their mothers, a lot more so than their fathers at times, or caregivers. Let's just be a little bit careful here. Yeah, I think it was only a 15 plus, but yes, correct though. You're right. And anyway, Arj asked the mum to leave. Now, the thing that I went to yesterday is hosted by a Melbourne journalism celebrity, very well known, well respected for some, sports journalist here in Australia called Tony Jones, works on Channel 9. He's the MC of the function that I was at yesterday. we had a comedian come out and do a set, and he was actually fantastic. Dave O'Neill, another brilliant Australian comedian. He came out, did a set. He left the stage. Tony Jones came out, and I never really hear Tony Jones cutting loose. He swore a few times yesterday, just as part of his delivery of things. I've never, because I only ever see him on the news, and he's got to be fairly cut and dried on the news. When Dave left the stage yesterday, Tony walked back out. He goes, "You know what? Before he went on, he was absolutely nervous. I've never seen him like this before. He was absolutely nervous. He came up to me and he said, Tony, I'm feeling really awkward. Can you just let me know, are there any mothers with babies in the audience?" And it was perfect because A, I don't ever see Tony crack a joke like that. And B, it was so perfectly timed because that whole thing has been in the media all week this week. It was very, very funny. Have you ever met me? I get called a joke. What? Okay. Jerry Seinfeld, Carl Barron, Michael McIntyre. Great comedians. Okay, everyone, go. Let's do it. Who are your favourite comedians? It's time for... There's a very large helicopter about to go overhead. I think it's the police helicopter. They're coming to get me finally. If it's not on the flight radar, it's the police chopper, I think. Hang on, let me just check. Here we go. Can you hear that? Yeah, that's the police chopper. It is literally going straight over my head. Don't put my name on there, you crazy people. Who have we got? Carl Barron is amazing. His delivery is unbelievable. Ricky Gervais, excellent comedian. Edgy, controversial. Adam Hills, beautiful. M. Rusciano, yes. Taylor Tomlinson. See, Taylor. I want to love Taylor. We watched one of her Netflix specials, Mrs. T and I, and it wasn't written for us, I think, is probably the problem. Here we go. It's Sparks time. Oh, yeah. Yes, it's a police chopper. There you go. Did you look it up? Didn't come up on my radar. Guess I probably shouldn't say that in case you can look it up somewhere and people are like, all right. Dara O'Brien, yes. Oh man, he is amazing. He really is fantastic. I like all the comedians. I tell you what, TikTok has been putting me on is it Sean Locke? Is that his name? Sean, guy that did Countdown and Cats and all that stuff. God, he was funny. Lost too soon. Sean Locke is amazing. He passed away last year, didn't he? I feel like he passed away. Yeah, Sean Locke. Locke. It's not Scottish. He was just so clever. Ed Byrne, another fantastic. Yeah, he did. Yeah, very sad to see him go. Wait. It's not Kevlar. No, Ghostly Hill. No. So this is a website. You could look it up. Flight Radar. What's it called? Flight Radar 24. We live under a flight path, and it's awesome to be able to see what the flights are that are. There you go. A fair way north of us at the moment is a Qantas flight with the Pride livery. Oh, look at that. That's great. The Qantas logo's printed in a rainbow. It's very cool. The other day I hang on, just trying to get out of an ad now. Come on, stupid app. Stupid ads. I know you just want me to pay money, but I'm not going to pay any money. Russell Howard. Oh. Or them. They. Her. I've also seen some really awkward stuff that made me feel just a bit sort of uncomfortable. Yeah, Russell Howard is fantastic. Russell Howard, I find, often isn't my thing. God, they're looking for something around here. Daniel Sloss is not a name that I know. All right, I need to look that up. There's a guy at the moment. Okay, hang on a minute. There is a guy at the moment on my TikTok. I am absolutely just devouring his content. His name is Jeff Arcuri, I think. Is that his name? Jeff Arcuri. He is, his audience work is what I used to think Matt Rife was, and then I've realised just how shallow Matt is. Yeah, let's not. Thank you. Let's not stalk my location. If there are planes coming North Korea, they're probably North Korean planes. Oh, Bo Burnham, of course, yes, amazing, and Bo Burnham's on my my list of musical comedians as well, of course. But David Mitchell is David Mitchell. Oh, okay. Who's the guy that leads the other team on that show, the panel show? Would I Lie to You? He is those two guys. I would sit at a table, I'd have dinner with them and just not want to say a word. Thank you. Hannah Gadsby is they, them. Brilliant. Okay, there you go. See, I was nearly there. Matt Rife is good, but I've seen him implode. Looking for a large escaped possum. Ozathoth, you've made my day, mate. That's a good one. Well done. Hang on. Who did the thing? Bo Burnham. He did an incredible, very hard-hitting piece around the Me Too movement. Oh, Bo did. Stephen Fry. Yes. Yeah. Almost wouldn't put him as a comedian these days, but John Richardson. Yep. That's why he relates to it. Yeah, Gina writes. Yeah, interesting. Hang on. Wait. John Richardson, is he the guy from Would I Lie to You? Wait. Bill Bailey. I know Bill Bailey. Wait, hang on. I'm getting all the messages confused. I got to look people up. Wait. Hello, Marky Sparky. This is the life, mate. This is what I had to run from you before to set this up. You joined AlphaCraft just as I was finishing doing some planning stuff, and I felt so bad. You just arrived, and then I had to leave. Lee Mack, thank you, Lee Mack. Lee Mack blows my mind. Like, David Mitchell's excellent, but Lee Mack, the speed that he can turn something around is unreal. Okay, wait, where's this Sloss thing? Who am I looking for? Daniel Sloss. Do I know Daniel Sloss? Looks a bit like Matt Rife. What? Daniel Sloss. Okay. All right. I will have to do that. I'll have to check that out. So Daniel Sloss. So wait, who's John Richardson then? Wait, why do I know the name John Richardson? John Richardson. Oh, yes. He's the countdown guy. Yeah, John Richardson's good as well. He's got that lovely dry humour that is like almost awkward. Do you know who I don't like at the moment? Who's the... Yeah, the team got 8 out of 10 cats. Not would I lie to you. Yeah. Ross Noble is excellent. I'm loving this. This is so good. You're all making me think of the most amazing things. Marky, hello. Goodbye. Ross Noble, yes. He's a very acquired taste, I think. I think if I think there would be a lot of people who don't enjoy his comedy. Is there a way to complain about Twitch ads? I don't know. That would actually be great. Yeah. Yes. That would be great. John Richardson and Russell Howard. There's the guy, Bob Mortimer. Bob Mortimer, who's been on Would I Lie to You quite a few times. That is someone I would love to meet one day. The stories that he has told on Would I Lie to You, the dentist, the dental ones in particular, yeah. Bob Marley? Isn't Bob Marley's a singer, right? I like that, Mel. That's just been, hasn't it? Oh, well, no, the comedy festival's finished now, so the gala must have been a month ago or so. We went to the gala last year, and it was... Oh, okay, right. We went to the gala last year, didn't enjoy it as much as we sort of hoped we would, and I think it's so edited for television that I think now we've realised we prefer watching it on television. The host from last year, the red-haired guy, he does a TV show here in Australia at the moment. Really awkward comedy. And he does a whole lot of, like, he'll say something and go, like it's a real struggle for him. I think it's his shtick. No, is it? It's not. Is it recent? No. The UK Top Gear. Yeah, I gave up on that one. Do you mean the ex Top Gear cast? The OG cast? James May. I think it's Luke comedian, red hair. I feel like it's Luke somebody or other. Luke McGregor. Luke McGregor. Yep, that's the one. I really struggle with him. I can't do it. He's playing for the awkward factor, right? Absolutely playing for the awkward factor. Playing up the awkward factor. But it's what he does, and people seem to like it, but I don't. Not me. Jacob. Hello, Jacob. RTC. When you agree, Jeremy Clarkson says, yeah, look, there are a lot of reasons to not like them, Jeremy Clarkson in particular. But I do. Hey, Jacob, thanks for the follow. I do like them. I totally understand why there are people that can't stand them. But I think they work really well as a team. And even just recently, the new Amazon special that was out recently, I enjoy it. Ooh, it's stuff that I'm happy to watch. I don't know. It's I don't know. I guess you can't really say it's wholesome, but it's just easy. Sam Campbell. I don't know the name Sam Campbell. What nationality is Sam Campbell? Yes, I know that one, and it is right up there for me. Now, wait a minute. Who said Billy Connolly? I've been waiting for Billy Connolly to surface. Ginger Arts. Thank you. Billy Connolly for me, and it's his storytelling that does it. He is, he's in my top 5, if not top 3. Yep, absolutely love it. And parallel, no one's mentioned Robin Williams too. Oh, someone might have mentioned Robin Williams actually, but The Last Leg. Yeah, the 2-Night Stand for me was my favourite special for Billy Connolly. The dinner party stuff, and I think it's in that special too. The wildebeests. Oh, Sammy. So okay, it's interesting you say that, Mel, because Sammy J for me, I think I'm too old. I don't know what it is. I've never really enjoyed listening to him, especially on the radio. I struggled to listen to him on the ABC. I don't know. Ginger Arts, there you go. Yep. I feel like Australian comedy was at its peak with Tim, Adam, Kitty Flanagan. Okay. Cal Wilson, except she's a Kiwi. Wasn't she? Cal Wilson's a Kiwi. I think I'm one of the only few. I can't watch Kitty Flanagan. And I think it was did she do Rove, or was she later than that? Was she like on the panel doing the special commentary stuff? I don't know what it was. I could not she was on the panel. Yeah, okay. I don't know. Her style grated on me. And I don't know if it's because it was similar to someone in my life at some point, an adult that I didn't particularly get along with when I was younger or something. I don't know. I never really worked it out, but as soon as I saw her, I would just tune out. Whereas, and God rest her soul, Cal Wilson, I would fall over myself trying to turn up the volume if I ever saw Cal Wilson on something. I loved Cal Wilson. She was fabulous. Yeah. Sean McAuliffe, another amazing physical comedian as well as just brilliant comedic mind. Yeah, Sean McAuliffe. Gosh, some of his early stuff, like now again, I don't know if he was Full Frontal or one of the other shows from that era in Australia. The Tilted Room sketches that he did blow my mind. Axis of Awesome are good. Yeah, I mean, I only know Axis of Awesome from the one main thing that they've done. Yeah, everyone good. No, Cal. No, I'm very happy to own Cal. Hamish Blake is, yeah. So isn't that right? That's the new generation, really. You go back to your message, Mel, about Tim, Adam, Kitty, Cal. Then it's Hamish and Andy, right? It's the younger comedians. Tommy, what's his name? Tommy. Just trying to keep an eye on all the messages I'm getting. It's Sports Day tomorrow, and a few players have had to pull out, so I'm just making sure that everything's still going ahead tomorrow. Yeah, it looks good. I knew, being from England, you're obviously talking about the British IT crowd. Good News Week, talking about your generation, and thank God you're here. So, thank God you're here, absolutely. Yep. Even though, what's his name, Bert Newton's son, has had his troubles, and quite rightly so been put through the ringer for them. There was his appearance in I think even the first season or second season of Thank God You're Here. I'll never forget it, with the car that had crashed through the apartment wall. He was unbelievable. His improv was so good. So good. Hello, Ben. Good news week. I went up to Sydney when I was, I think, 16 or 17, to watch Good News Week being filmed. No, I must have just turned 18, because I think you had to be 18 to go into the taping of that one. Paul McDermott. I think he's lost it a little bit. You go back to Doug Anthony All-Stars days in Australia. Paul McDermott, Tim Ferguson, and Richard Fidler. What a team. What a team. Hello, Spider Hearts. How are you, Ben? Good to see you. Tim doing a single ladies dance and a singer-song. Yeah. Oh, Jamone. Okay, there's another great comedian you don't really see much of anymore. Jamone was fantastic. Not enough caffeine yet. I'm drinking not caffeine. Paul, Claire, and Mikey. Oh. Flacco. Yep. Who was the other guy? There was Flacco and there was Sandman. Attica. Oh, yeah, I'm not going to do it. I can't do it. Hey, the helicopter's back. Oh, this is good. Tommy Little. Thank you, Mel. Yeah, before. Yeah, Tommy Little. That was it. Spicks and Specs is excellent. It was the remake. Oh, yeah. Yes. You went to watch Milton Jones a while ago. He was okay. Short form comedy is how I describe him. Oh, right. Lifeville. Hello, Lifeville. Michael, we were talking about Michael McIntyre before. I can only watch him in short bursts. Can only watch him in short bursts, but I do enjoy him when we have watched him. We tried to watch a whole special and just found it was a bit too much of the same over and over shouty comedy, which was great. And he's excellent, but yeah. And I can see why everyone loves him, especially parents, right? He does a lot of observational comedy about having children. Yeah, the Aussies who do remember Doug Anthony All-Stars, it's not one to don't go Googling them too much, because they were quite controversial in their comedy back in the day. But they did some amazing things. Not bad. I don't think I could name many terrible comedians. I can name comedians who have, and we don't need to. I don't think this is not a positive thing to do, but there are certainly comedians who have been popular and then either had themselves cancelled or done stupid things. Yeah, there you go. Yep, Mel, exactly. Yep. Keith Lemon. Oh, yeah. Interesting. Yeah, okay, so maybe there's that middle ground of comedians that you know that... See, so Kitty Flanagan's like that for me. Kitty Flanagan, I just can't stand listening to her, but she's immensely popular, and people love her for a reason. I just don't know what that reason is. I just don't know what that reason is. But yeah. Positive comedians is good. Yeah, honestly, if you've never heard of... what did I say his name was? See, I don't know. Haven't been listening to him long enough. Jeff Arcuri. His crowd improv work, and I know that's usually handpicked to go into TikToks and stuff, but he is excellent. He's excellent. Oh, is Marky still around? Marky's gone. Marky, I've been meaning to ask you about something. I'm hoping you, Marky, if you can hear me, come back for a minute. Marky. Paging Marky Sparky. Marky Sparky. Has anyone been listening to this song recently?
Es war einmal in einem kleinen Städtchen. Da lebte ein Mädchen namens Barbara. Und diese Barbara war im ganzen Land für ihren abartig guten Rhabarberkuchen bekannt. Ja, man konnte sagen, dass Barbaras...
Please tell me Yeah. Everyone's got to know where that song is. That is my life at the moment. It's the Barbara. It's the Abracadabra. It's this viral song on TikTok that is just it's been going ballistic, and I love it. And what I've loved, like a few things that I remember, is having seen its evolution from start to where it is now. Hot to go, boy. Okay, we're on different TikToks at the moment, Mel. There were these two girls who were about to go on stage or doing something with their theatre production, and they made up a dance to this obscure German rap, which is a song that's been written based on the Barbara's rhubarb pie thing. Some of you might know that it's a. I'm assuming it was a German thing. I can't remember where I first sort of heard it, but it's, you know, Barbara. So, hang on. Thank you very much. Because adult themes, but so boppy. Send it to me, Mel. Why don't you ping me on Discord? Send it to me. There's a bit of confirmation bias or something there. With every sound is amazing. So no. Thanks for looking after me, Mel. Yeah, super good. Yeah. So it's Barbara makes an amazing rhubarb pie. So she opens a bar, and it's Barbara's rhubarb pie bar. Thank you, Mel. I'm not looking at Discord, but I saw the notification. And then these barbarians come and eat at Barbara's rhubarb pie bar, so they become the Barbara's rhubarb pie bar barbarians. And then they need a haircut, so they go to the barber, who then is known as the Barbara's rhubarb pie barbarian barber. Right, it's this thing, but I'm pretty sure it was a German thing. I'm pretty sure I saw it as a German thing. Anyway, these two guys turn it into a song, like into a rap thing, and they're just these two very clean-cut young German men that do it. Then in comes Stephanie and this other girl who make a dance, and that dance just has gone uber viral. Like it's just it's amazing, and it's now done a full circle because they posted a video duetting, or whatever it's called, duetting with the guys who wrote the song, who have now learnt the dance. But anyway, at one point in the rap, the line in English is, and you know, Barbara's rhubarb pies are magical, and so they've got the word abracadabra in the song, and I think that's where the dance drops in. Hang on.
Abracadabra. Ja, dieser Kuchen war geradezu bombastisch. Und die Nachfrage danach erstarkte drastisch. Barbara eröffnete noch im selben Jahr eine Bar und nannte sie Barbaras Rhabarberbar.
Right. So yeah, we've listened to this song a lot here recently, and just in my head all day every day is abracadabra. Anyway, it's a good song. You should go and look it up if you haven't. I think what's her handle? It's at Steph_who___. I think. She's a theatre performer, and what's been funny is they posted a follow-up video that was them responding to all the people saying these other two boys had stolen their dance. Oh, that's right. They must have. I think they did it in. They made the dance, and then they also did the dance in their theatre costumes, and they do look a bit. Oh, what's the right word? Androgynous? I don't know. Asexual? I don't know. It's if you're just watching the dance video, it's hard to tell whether they're male or female. So people had then gone back to their original video saying, these two boys have stolen your dance and it's getting really popular. You should go after them. And they then had to make another video saying, no, that's us. We were just in our theatre costumes. So, anyway. Woo. This is magic. This is just magic. I'm I don't know. I just had one of those out of body moments where, hello, Ebony. I want to set my shoes on fire. No, I'm okay. I wore my nice boots out tonight as well too. It's just, I guess I could still turn my volume down. I don't really need to hear anything. I can just turn my volume right down. There we go. Oh wait, I can do sounds. I don't have my soundboard here, but of course I've got chat, so I can do this, right?
It flames on the side of my face.
Dumb waste. I might be working on that this weekend. Shh, don't tell anyone. That might be one of my goals for this weekend, is to work on a certain version. That is from, see Ben, if I ever did a movie night at a night you could come to, that is from the Clue movie. It was an improvised little rant that one of the actors did in one of the scenes, and it's famous because she just made it up, and it's so funny. That whole movie, I'm ready to watch it again. Does anyone want to watch it again? I think it's only been a week and a half. I think we should watch it again. Maybe. Stop it, Liefeld. Maybe. Season 4 of MCC starts next week. Maybe. Got to see what I can get done this weekend. Yeah. Abracadabra. Sorry. See, now it's in my brain again. Far out. Yeah. This is very peaceful. No, see, now I can't quite hear the music. I'll turn it up a bit. There we go. Yeah, MCC's on its way back. Yeah, I'm kind of at the moment, in terms of stuff that I'm working on, I'm settling into a bit of a groove with the AlphaCraft stuff. It's a big project now, getting this Clue stuff done. Everything's designed, nearly. I'm saving a special thing for last, which some of you have seen little bits of, but I'll sit on that. So next episode is the Redstone, and getting all that hooked up, and starting a little bit of the internal design. Like, I need the staircase done up to the balcony, so I know where to put the Redstone. But then the episode after that is going to be the next episode is going to be very Redstone heavy, because I've got the new card system for the casino too, which, if you've watched the current episode that came out 12 hours ago, there's a bug. I mean, there's a flaw in the way that the casino system's done. Barrick's going to go. Okay, good night, Barrick. Goodbye. Bunny was exceptionally good at playing Clue. I don't know whether she fluked it. I don't know, but she did very well. Moonstone. Hello, Moonstone. Have you seen it? God, Ash just fell on my shoulder. Have you seen the thing that I'm talking about for the episode? I don't know. It was on one stream. I showed one little thing, and then I realised I wanted to keep it a secret. So, right, 2 in a row. Yeah. She's really, mind you, she was playing with Ebony, who'd never played the game before. Sorry, Ebony. She was playing with me, and I feel like I've played the game a lot recently, and she whipped my butt. I was nowhere near. I guess maybe she had a good spread of cards to start with, but I was nowhere near the solution. The second time she won, I was light years away, I think. Bunny's just smart like that. She is. An Irish mum. She's used to trying to sort out which of the kids had done what. I'm going to put one more log on the fire. Hang on. Actually, I feel like I shouldn't, only because, what is it now? It's 9:30. I'll probably only go for another half an hour or so I don't think I will put another. Don't think I will put another log on the fire, but I'll give it a bit of a poke. It's exactly a Tim the Toolman thing to do. Just going to stick a stick in the fire. It's great. That's so funny. That timing was fantastic. That was great. I do have another beverage, but I think I'll leave it there.
Ebony. You are a genius after all.
That sounds like Wii music or something in the background of that. That was Planetiles, wasn't it? It must have been Planetiles because it's got that really sort of, I don't know, almost 8-bit sound to it. Moonstone, you're in a completely different time zone to me. Yeah, this is a good way to highlight time differences. Ben. What was I going to say? I don't know. It's funny, because I've got a blind open in my studio, I can actually see through to where I would normally be streaming from. This kind of is I'm almost having an out of studio experience. Planetiles. Oh, we should do that again, actually. In fact, that might be next Wednesday night. Actually, so this is this thing. Let me check my calendar, or the family calendar. Oh, no, yeah, I will be streaming next Wednesday night. I have to juggle things around a little bit over the next few weeks, only to make sure that I'm not streaming when Mrs. T is out, just so that I can keep an eye on the kids. Fireside podcast with Richard and Friends. Spacey waste is the word you're looking for. No, it's not. Yes, I think Wednesday night next week, given the straight line thing has fizzled out, died, come crashing down around us. I'd like to do that again, but not straight away. So this coming Wednesday, I think we'll go back into Planetiles. I need a baby monitor. The thing is, it's more than that. Because one of the baby monitors we had would light up as well as audio, but it's more about seeing. For this one, we only ever had audio baby monitors, but this one's more about making sure that the house is okay as well as the children. But you are right. Yeah, we are definitely going to put up some more security here. Not in the house. I don't want cameras in the house. For me, it's a bit weird. To describe the music, it's spacey wacy. Yes, Ebony. It's very chill. But it does have that sort of Nintendo-y, Wii/Switch-ish sound to it, which is kind of that's kind of the thing they were going for, right? I imagine. It's a great little game. I've seen lots of people talking about that on Twitter recently, probably because the mob who made it are retweeting things and they're coming up in my feed. But yeah, I enjoyed Planetiles. I think I'd like to try that. There's like a sandbox free play mode. That would be interesting just to. Whew. See, I'm relaxed. This is very, very peaceful. All right, so some of the stuff that I'm going to be working on soon. So AlphaCraft's going to keep going. We're going to do another interactive series on here at some point. in the next probably few weeks, I'll kick that off. I was just playing the other day with Bakara made a great little Groundhog Day data pack that we're going to use that sends me back to my bed at the end of every day. That's going to be the little twist in this one. So we're going to try and make progress, but recognizing that at the end of every day I end up waking up back in bed again without my stuff. I can put stuff in a chest before night falls, essentially, so that when I wake up I can go and pick it up again. But yeah, that's going to be interesting. Employer has a massive recycling bin specifically for employee use, and they're coordinating with me to help get. That's great. I've relaxed you too, Mel. Well, that's good. This is what I'm hoping for. In get where you get. Yeah, there you go. Thanks, Ebony. See, I'm a genius. Yeah, Ben, Mrs. T recently. What did we put in there? Mrs. T has a big bin, like commercial bin at work. And we were doing something, I can't remember what it was, but we took a whole lot of stuff in, and they've kind of been told, yeah, you can use it a bit, but I think we pushed that French. Stop dropping. I can't see it. I've lost my phone. Oh, now I can see it. Hang on. Jeepers. That was like when you've got a scratch right between your shoulder blades, which you can't reach if you go this way, and you can't reach if you go that way. I'm going to stop dropping my phone now. It's covered in dirt. I posted the little news clip to that I've put in Discord from yesterday onto my personal Facebook page, and getting some nice comments from people who were there. I'm not breaking my chair. Wait, I'm not breaking anything. Anyway, yes, we put some stuff in the bin at Mrs. T's work, but people were driving past, sort of looking at us. We're like, "Oh, leave us alone." This town ain't big enough for two geniuses. Oh, phone is on the fire. No, so I processed probably 100 boxes. Oh. That's heaps, Ben. That's a lot. Okay. Wait. So stuff. The next month or so will be a bit weird with the schedule. I'm sorry, although Prelude's lost their stream streak, so that shouldn't matter so much now. Prelude, I hope you get. Would be awesome if you get that back, but I have a feeling that if it's gone, it's gone. So next month could be a bit weird with timings, but I will still be making the YouTube content, of course. Then, I really want to settle into a new schedule. 31 followers off 55.5k. Really? That's awesome. Well, okay, that leads into the next thing. So we're going to try really hard to gear up come 1st of July or thereabouts, somewhere around then, to have another gun at getting to Twitch partner. And look, everyone's said there's not a lot of incentive to do that anymore. But for me, it's one of those things that will just be fun to do. It'll be the thing that I really want to do with it is to be really transparent with what the process is, what my experience and our community's experience is as we do it. So it's just a fun thing to try and do before Christmas. We also, and I think Mel and others is... others have suggested as well. I think Mel suggested and others have suggested. We want to hit the monetization on YouTube, right? Which means getting watch hours up. So I think we're going to do some watch parties of different YouTube content I've made over the last 4+ years. And I'll be pleading with you all. No, not pleading, but I'll be asking for help from the community to when we do that, right? Not yet, or you can start now if you want, because it all adds up. but when we get going, even if it's just putting on a playlist and letting it run when you're busy doing other stuff, right? I think we can do it. So monetizing YouTube by the end of the year and hitting Twitch partner would be incredible. If it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. The one thing I learnt from the last time that we did it was that we worked so hard, and things were. It definitely wasn't the right time, so that hindered us. But we were working so hard, and then I went on holiday for a bit and went across to Fiji, and it just undid all of the hard work. Now, in August, I'm going skiing, but I won't be skiing. I'll be in the apartment and running the kids around. I will keep up the streaming, given we had good success last year. We're in the same building, but a floor, upper floor and across. So my assumption is the internet connectivity will be the same. And yeah, and I'll actually set up my I'll set up my stream so I don't reveal a whole lot of information about my family. My screen sharing from this laptop was not ideal. So you need to... Yes. So, yeah, maybe I need to put out some music on my YouTube channel that is stuff that you can listen to on repeat. There's a good idea. Do some ASMR. Always do a fireside stream and build a snowman. No, if I stream from the snow, it will be from the warmth of the apartment. It will not be on location. That would be fun. And I would love to from the top of the mountain where I take the kids up to their lessons. I'm not meant to be up there if I'm not skiing, but as an adult who is delivering children to their lessons, you can go up without your skis, and there's a cafe. And it would just be awesome to, if it was a nice sunny day, to plonk the camera down and stream from up there. But that's where there's zero connectivity. Read books by the campfire. Could do another Edgar Allan Poe poem. Like the... I listened to that again the other day. That was a weird thing to do. But I'm glad I did it, because it just, you got to throw a few darts at the board and hope that one of them sticks. But if you never saw it, I did the Raven, the poem by Edgar Allan Poe on Halloween in my Skyblock Evolution world. Just read the poem. It's fun. 'Twas the Raven, nothing more. It's a good poem. GoPro of Richard going down the mountain. So, okay, listen. Next year I will be skiing again. 100% I'll be skiing again next year, and there will be footage of it. Don't you worry. But I didn't ski at all during COVID. 2019 was the best skiing I'd ever done. I tackled the black runs up at Falls Creek, which I'd never done before. And got quite confident. Mrs. T's dad is a very, very... well, they're all very confident skiers. He just said, "Come on, it's time." I'm like, "Oh, okay." So I did some runs then that were, well out of my comfort zone, and did them really well. So yeah, I haven't skied since 2019. I enjoy being the homebody at the snow. I enjoy, being the... yeah, so there's that, right. I've got another whole year, Mel. I'm not skiing this year, but I may give it a go, just half a day or something, not even that. 2 runs. 1 run. Start with 1, and then maybe do another. I don't know. Ebony, that's right. Yeah, well, that's kind of sort of what I mean, in a beautiful, poetic way. If the videos and their concept aren't sharp enough, they'll fall on the floor. Someone will stand on them, need a tetanus injection, and then I'll make a new one. sounds an awful lot like bargaining. Yeah, no, I've said to Mrs. T this year, I would love to just hire skis for half a day and just do the easy run. Wombat's Ramble, although that's quite a long easy run, but Wombat's Ramble's like a home trail. And hey, possum. Cheap. Oh, man, I wish I could. Where's my phone? Oh, it's gone. Man, you should see the size of these possums. Oh, shit. It's above me. They are big possums. Back in a bit. Okay, Ebbs. I won't be here for too much longer. No, did I? Rough financial year for the mods. I think I said she. I don't think I ever followed through with that one. But I'll pay it. If it sounded like it, then that's the point, right? I said the full word. Okay, well, it's a very big possum. What was I talking about? Skiing. Mel, you've never skied. So it's as my dad used to take us to a very small mountain just outside of Melbourne, Mount Buller, as kids, and we would try and ski each year. Dad would find the cheapest accommodation he could, often bunking in other people's like cupboards, and we'd go up. But Mrs. T was a competitive skier through high school, and still is an exceptional skier. And in fact, I started working on the studio while she was over in Europe skiing with her family. So we prioritize this. This is the one holiday that we save for each year. It's kind of the main thing we try to do each year. Tried skiing once, but it turned out ankles are made of wet noodle. That's bad. So anything Mrs. T can't do? Yes. Appear on camera, apparently. I've suggested she might get home from band, but I don't think I'll be going long enough to still be going when she gets home from her rehearsal. But she doesn't like being on camera. Dislocate every joint in your body. Yeah, don't ski ever, please. That's not on your list. Dry slope skiing, huh? I don't know. I think if you're doing dry slope skiing. No, I don't know. There's the magic of doing it in the snow, though, right? There's the atmosphere, temperatures, the scenery. I don't know. For me, I'd give it a go. If you get the chance to, give it a go. But it's certainly, stupidly expensive, and that's why it's like the one main holiday that we do each year. We go camping occasionally, and we're planning another camping trip at the moment. But that's, in comparison, that's cheap. And in fact, having me not ski saves us quite a lot of money each year. So I think by next year, Mrs. T is probably looking at the bookkeeping, going, "Holy hell! All right, well, needs to be back working full time." I can make snow angmels. The woman who runs the event that I did yesterday, you've just reminded me, she messaged the other day and signed her message Ange, A-N-G. And I've worked with her for nearly 15 years, and every single time I have written to her, I have put A-N-G-E. And yesterday it hit me, and I'm like, hang on a minute. How have I never known that you don't use an E in your nickname? And she replied saying, "Yeah, that's everybody writes it like that. I never bothered to tell anyone, but it was, she tried to be edgy as a teenager and dropped the E, and it stuck. Except for me." Good question, noob. I actually was practicing some of my Little Shop of Horrors stuff recently, because that is still on the cards. I don't know. I've really struggled to get back into the music, and I'm really sorry about this. Like, I'm sorry that I haven't been doing it nearly as much. A, I keep getting sick. There's that, right? B, I've been really. I haven't had my music set up. I haven't had my music equipment set up in a way that I can just sit down and play. And it's been really, oh, hang on. Speaking of playing, I'm going to restart the stream beats. It's actually, I think it's been affecting me in more than just my streaming because I can't sit down at that piano. We have an acoustic piano in there that you've seen me play before. But I can't sit down and easily play and record ideas. I'm trying to fix that. And that's part of the stuff that I'm doing in the new studio. So soon it will be back to a point where I can just play and enjoy playing music like that again. So noob, stay tuned. As soon as thank you. As soon as I have it set up again, music streams will be a regular thing again. I don't know. You don't call me by my nickname. Yeah, that is a bit weird. Yeah. Having a stranger call you by a nickname they're just assuming that you use. It's a bit presumptuous, that one. I had a lecturer. My first you got your name right every time. Second, you just changed my name. Oh. What? How? That's so weird. That is so weird. Life of L is so strange. It's funny for Mrs. T because at work she still uses a maiden name, and her preferred name that we all use isn't actually her real first name. It's her middle name. So at work she is called by her middle name and then her maiden surname, which is very strange, except when it's official paperwork and then it's her first name, which she never uses, and like a Christian name thing, first name, and her maiden name, which is even weirder for her because that's just so strange. I come up behind me and touch me. Yeah, well, there's a good thing. Hey, Bakara. Hey, look, the fire's really dying down. Hang on. I can't even see it anymore. Oh, we're getting pretty low on the fire. It is almost time for me to wind up.
Listen.
What? Haven't heard that sound for ages. Back, I hope you've had a lovely dinner. I think you said it was someone's birthday tonight. Maybe. I might be totally wrong. Flame Spirits. Flame Spirits. My day was amazing because of your spirit animal friend here. Mrs. Back's birthday. Happy birthday, Mrs. Back. Hope you're doing well. Hope you and the kidlet and the hubby have treated you well. I'm sure they have. Yeah, it is very nearly bedtime for me. So tomorrow is a crazy day. Mrs. T will be at work. I have to do a netball game, a basketball game, and a basketball game. Then, as Mrs. T finishes work, after that, I have to deliver the children to her. She will take the children out to dinner. And then I have to go to Amy Park, which is the big soccer stadium here in Melbourne. Get this right. This is the schedule for tomorrow. This is the schedule. Hold on. So, hang on, let me just check chat again. We can make that. Yes, please, Mel. No, not the yawn. I'm trying not to yawn. I'm trying very hard to yawn. So tomorrow, I have to arrive at the ground at 5:30. We have rehearsals from 6 until 6:30. I have to go up to a function at 6:45. The gentleman I'm going there with has a speech to make at 7 p.m. We have a very quick dinner for 20 minutes. Then we're taken back down to the sideline. Before 7:40, we will be taken out onto the field. At 7:41 and 30 seconds, we are announced. At 7:41 and 40 seconds, the ode is read. At 7:42 and 10 seconds, I will start the last post. And then they will give me, I imagine, and we'll work this out during the rehearsal, there would traditionally be a minute's silence, but that's too long on television. So they will, I will be given a cue to then play. Actually, no, sorry. The gentleman there will say, lest we forget. Then I play one more short little bugle call. That bugle call has to finish on 7:44 and 40 seconds. And we have 1 minute and 20 seconds to be off the ground because the game starts, because broadcast, right? The game starts at 7:46 p.m. Yeah, I'm playing in an arena Taylor Swift and Robbie Williams recently did as well. Not enough detail. Well, no, yeah, do the yeah, Ben, please. Yeah, I haven't been watching for the ad breaks. I'm sorry. Yeah, snooze would be great because it is time for me to wrap up. It is time. Moonstone, good night. Thank you for hanging out. I'm conscious of the neighbours and stuff, so I should wrap up as well. It's 10 p.m. here. Mel, it's been so great to have you hanging out. Thank you for being here. It's lovely to catch up again. Really is. Thank you. Thanks, Mel. Okay, so Fire Spirit making everything better. Just go back to read your message, Flame Spirits. Everyone, this has been unreal. Thank you so much. I'm very happy. I'm very happy. And in fact, what I might do is even use the iPad to trigger the raid. Let me see who I can find who is live at the moment. Let's Luna Tuna is doing Power Wash Simulator. Oh, that's fabulous. Queen of Vikings is still doing this crazy. Oh, it's a subathon. I haven't actually quite worked out what she's doing, but she's broadcasting all day, every day. She's asleep at the moment, apparently. Hang on. Oh, is this going to be loud? Oh, you know what? Hang on. Let's go to Ankins. She says, rest your mind with ethereal loops, covers, and originals. I think Ankins is going to be the perfect thing to go to after this. Like, this is perfect. Hang on, I got to come back to chat because I can't see chat at the moment. Hold on. Uh-oh, go away. Go away. Okay. Eva Rock, hello. We're just taking off, Eva Rock. Upbeat Defeat, thank you very much. If you want to watch and you've got access to Channel 10 here in Australia, the streaming platform, it's 10 Bunny Bond. Tony, don't you start. It's 10 Bold is the channel that I'll be on. So you want to watch from like 7:35ish. 7:40 at the latest. But I'm going to record it, hopefully, and have it up on Discord for everyone to watch. So that'll happen. It's certainly the biggest of these I've ever done. I'm not nervous yet, but I get the feeling I will be tomorrow. That's it. Yeah, Bakara, thank you. Okay, let's organise this. Raid. I think it was ANNKINS. We've definitely been over there before. I've been following Ankins for a while. Let's try it. If you could all please... Has that done its thing? It has done its thing. Woo! Look at that. That's awesome. It doesn't show it to me on the iPad, but it does in my dashboard. Everyone, enjoy Ankins. I will put her on the iPad for a little bit, but please let her know that I may not be able to reply while I pack up from this stream. So, yeah, this has been special. Thank you. It's been really wonderful. If you haven't seen the Alphacraft episode, go watch the Alphacraft episode. I've put a lot of effort into these recent episodes, and they're leading to some really great things at the moment. So, yeah. Oh, hello, T1. Goodbye, T1. Back, nice to see you. Mel, wonderful to see you. 67 and Ben have been here. I think that's it. Don't think we've seen Tempsy tonight. Everyone, VIPs, everyone who's done a resub on this stream, thank you. You're the best. I'll see you soon. Have a great weekend. Bye, everyone. Ben.